Previously on Crosstown Cardboard.
And this is what I got in the showcase here. You see the Legends, Bird, and Magic front and center.
Oh my gosh.
Was it the Lakers shirt?
That's our first Magic. That's good. Look at the Knicks. All right, bro, you just got here. Instant reaction to the room.
Biggest show I've been to, definitely, aside from National.
You know, it's not only about the sports cards at Culture Collision, it's also the culture piece.
70 points on 75% shooting.
Craig and Carmine, Crosstown Cardboard comment on cards.
Consistency.
Candidly. Oh, shoot.
And this is my favorite one. One of one Caddyshack.
Obvious one for me. Wolfrey to Willis Reed. Exciting. We've done our first deal since the first deal. 2 years ago before we met.
Yes. All right, so we're back with the plug who we talked to yesterday and his buddy Jacob. Now Jacob picked up the Luca rookie Prism Auto Mojo in a BGS 9.5 with a 10 auto. And of course, me and Craig were just at his historic performance, 73 points. So Jacob, let me ask you, why pick that up today, the day after he scored 73?
You know, I was thinking about picking it up as soon as I saw it when I first got here in Atlanta. And after that performance, you know, the dude's price didn't change. So to me, it kind of seemed like it was a decent enough buy. I was already considering it. Just another reason to buy it. So, you know, I made the play.
Okay. So it was a healthy risk with the price not changing.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Now, what do you think that's worth?
I think right about now it's worth at least $10,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. You try to move it as quick as possible off this pipe?
You know, I don't mind holding it. It's Luca. If I get what I get, I'm happy. If not, I'll hold it. You know, it's Luca. You know.
Yeah.
But I think I'll get it. The hype's there right now.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Of course, brother.
My guy Dom, Cardfather13, big fan of the podcast, great guy. Just picked up this awesome LeBron St. Vincent St. Mary's Jambalaya in a 9.5 with a color match on the label. Very cool. All right, Dom, so you went up to $13.50 paying for that. The last one was like $12.39. So you paid like $100 more than the last comment. Why were you good paying strong on something like that?
LeBron's my guy. I think he's an all-timer. Top Mount Rushmore for sure, if not top one or two.
Right.
And I think about it like I'm from Akron, Ohio. I went to his rival high school. I got to see him play football. I got to see him play basketball in this uni. So for me, I want it in my personal collection. It's a long-term hold. I also think about it as an investment because Jambalaya is, you know, as most people know, it's one of the sought-after inserts.
Right.
And so with a low pop, I think it's a pop 4 or 5 in the BGS. And the fact that I had that personal attachment to it, being at St. Vincent St. Mary Uni, it's a no-brainer at the price.
100%. Definitely agree. What was it like to be in high school in the same area at the same time as this guy who's literally the chosen one, you know, at that time, like all the hype?
It was controversial. A lot of people didn't want him playing football because they didn't want to risk of injury. They knew he was going to the league outside of just skipping college, but they didn't want to play football. So I got to see him on the court, I got to see him on the grass, and just that memory for me makes this an awesome piece of my collection.
Great, bro. Congratulations. It's great. Here with my guy Parker.
What's up, guys?
The sports card investor brand, repping them very well because we just got a deal done for this D-Wade. Parker, what caught your eye about this one?
Well, D-Wade is my main PC. I love game-worn patches, and this patch was too sick to pass up.
Yes, sir.
So.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you this. The trade night tonight for Cards HQ, what's been the process leading up to opening this trade night and the shop opening at the same time?
So the construction has gone like lightning fast. Like it was it felt like it was like half completed. The store was like 2 weeks ago. And so it's fully completed now. One of the guys who runs the shop, they literally brought a cot in, they're like using some of our office space to literally sleep there.
Yeah.
Hope everyone comes out.
And you were saying, at what point did you get into Sports Card Investor, like as far as an employee?
So back in, I believe it was right after COVID, we had like 3 employees. We were just working in like a side office at one of his other businesses. I saw it as a great opportunity to learn from someone who started businesses, and I got to have a job with sports cards. Like, who doesn't want that?
Right.
But yeah, no, it's been just kind of on the up and up ever since. So it's been a blast.
All right, bro. Appreciate the deal. Thank
Sure,
you.
man.
Trade Night Cards HQ, Jeff Wilson, aka the Sports Card Investor, greeting people, hanging out. Pretty cool. Not too much that I like, not too much of the older, Hall of Fame autographs, Bird Magic, but we do have me and Craig's new favorite player, the 73-point man. One of the themes of this trip, to score like Luca. Here's a wall of Luca. Everything is a vertical display, which is interesting. And you got tables to sit down, couches, TVs, lots of open space, which is nice. And then they're live on air, impersonating me.
Who in the world is that behind these 2 guys? One from Golden, on air? Photo bombing, possibly?
Just did a deal with my guy Mark here for the Magic ticket, 1992. So Mark, what struck you about this ticket?
It just looked unique to me, honestly. At first I didn't know that this was Magic's last All-Star game, that he got MVP.
Right.
And then when I tracked you down, you weren't at the booth, when I saw it, I was like, remind me of the significance of this. And then once you told me, I was like, dude, I have to have this.
Yeah.
It's just one of those pieces. I feel like, as a collector, like I am, iconic pieces like this, I think it just belongs in the collection, so I had to get it.
Yeah, that's great, bro. And by the way, Paradise Card Breaks in Las Vegas, and I was hearing Mark's story at the trade night last night. You guys just did your first $1 million month in sales.
Yeah, we've only been in business about 1.5 years, so
that is amazing. So your efficiency with that is very impressive. So why does that get you for your collection? Like, because you have the business side and the collection side.
Absolutely. I mean, I think even though as breakers, we love rip and wax, my guys all love rip and wax, but everybody's still a collector. Having stuff like this in our collection that we're proud to be a part of the hobby, I think it's important. Whether it's displayed in the store, honestly, something like this, I love just keeping it the safe at my house, just because for me, I love to leave my business for somebody one day, for my kids one day, but I also want them to see the cool stuff in the safe, that they can, they have it forever. So,
great. All right.
Yeah, brother. Mark. Absolutely, man.
Another trade night in the books. Actually, technically 2 trade nights. About 3:15 in the morning here at the hotel. Came from Cards HQ. Definitely too sleepy to go over anything right now, but in the morning we will figure out some sales and trades and purchases from this trade night in a few hours. All right, bro, final day. Culture Collision here on Sunday morning. I'm wiped out.
Yeah, I'm gassed.
I've been up till 3:30, both trade nights, both nights. How are you feeling so far, energy-wise?
I didn't go to either of the trade nights, so I'm feeling pretty energized. I got sleep yesterday, didn't go to any trade night, didn't feel any FOMO, actually. There was so much action at the show yesterday that I'm good, and all my energy was exerted yesterday at the show. Today feels a little bit calmer. I think that's a good thing. I mean, yesterday was just 7 hours nonstop, even though there were some lull periods here.
Yeah.
I've loved the show.
Yeah.
I thought the energy's been great.
It has been. It has been great. Lots of sports conversations.
We love sports.
We're sports guys.
Sports are cool. What's
right.
up? You look very conflicted right now. What's going on? What's the story?
Your philosophy, let's get it on you. Your philosophy behind striking up a conversation with people, because you might be the best I've ever seen at making somebody feel comfortable, welcome, listened to.
Comes with 10 years as a teacher and a soccer coach. When you have a classroom full of students or a team of players, you make it a point to get to know every single person well, so they feel welcomed, they feel good about themselves, like they're comfortable. This is no different. Someone comes up to the table and you ignore them, why would they want to do business with you? So someone comes up, you get to know them a little bit, where they're from, favorite team, what they're looking for, just be like genuine and friendly.
Right.
At the very least, you create a good 2-minute experience for someone. Best case, like what you just saw, it has them more willing to want to do a deal with you.
This is cool though. This was my favorite pickup of the week.
Just exactly the type of stuff I collect.
Gotta love that, a true collector. All right, here with my guy Caleb. We picked out the Lou Groza all-time NFL legend. They give that to the best kicker in the country for college, the Lou Groza Award.
Ohio State.
So we know, Caleb, that he's an NFL legend. Now tell me, please, who is interested in cards like that when they come into your store?
So someone who would have been interested in stuff like this, Peyton Manning came in the store, and some of our vintage cards, they sat for a little while, and then when he came in, quite a few of them got wiped out. So like cards of this caliber, he's a big fan of.
When Peyton Manning went into your store, can you tell me how the sheriff behaves when he got into the store? I mean, what is the first thing he did?
So he came in and he sat his cards straight on the counter, and he said, "All right, I'm gonna shop around for a little bit." So good stuff.
All right, bro. Appreciate it. Really happy to pick this one up yesterday, living in the Clemson area. The Trevor Lawrence rookie auto with the orange background and the green background, kind of Clemson and Jaguars. Authentic auto, but didn't really see anything wrong with the card. Auto 10, and it's numbered out of 16. So jersey number, as far as the serial number, pretty cool. And if you look on the back, it's a nod to the 1957 Topps football set. And oops, I buy Carmine's cards. He is taking like a Brady Bunch portrait. I just think it's kind of cool with the color match to the college and pro teams. Picked this up yesterday, Joe Montana. Just an on-card 1993 auto. Cheap, but I feel like if you're looking for a Montana or an on-card Jerome Bettis, you know, you're getting a good value there for, I don't know, $75 on the Montana and $30 on the bus if you need to ride somewhere. Also got this with the big games here on Sunday. Nick Bosa, 9.5 at the trade night. And I picked this one up at the trade night also. This Walter Payton in-person auto, authentic. And it's calling card. And I was like, what does that mean? So I looked on the back. Apparently, they were giving these out for calling in for the Chicago Bears 1985 Super Bowl champs 10th anniversary phone collection. Calling customer service. It has a celebrity appearances sticker. I actually paid the last comp, plus I traded a Emmanuel Quickly RPA. It was like $25 on top of that, but just for something like this, really cool. And Sweetness, unfortunately, passing away, so not signing anymore. An all-time great. I got a Marshawn Lynch patch going to a Bills fan while wearing a Bills t-shirt that I got from this guy. He's assisting me. The Bills t-shirt I just got from Craig. Now I'm passing it on to a Bills fan with the Marshawn Lynch. Craig just told me to mic him up.
Yeah, so listen, not to pat myself on the back, but with that sale you made, I think I officially have recorded a quadruple double.
Oh, what does that mean?
Double-digit buys, sales, trades, and assists.
Oh!
Assists. So, yeah, I feel good about that. I feel good about your sale, just for that
bro.
reason.
Thank you. my guy Martel here just told me he's seen this card before. Now, Martel, what's the connection between one of my favorite PC cards in the Larry Bird and how you know it?
Because funny thing is, like, soon as I saw that card, I recognized it. It was like auctioned from the website carhobby.com, and the car used to belong to one of the car shop owner I knew from my hometown. So somehow it just traveled and it ended up in your collection, and that's why I had to come up and tell you the story behind it.
And can you show me the photo of
course.
Because we were trying to track down. So whose Instagram is this?
He's like the owner of a local car shop in China.
In China?
Yeah.
Shanghai, right?
In Shanghai. And he sold a car on our company's website, and I was bidding on it, and I lost in the auction, and somehow it ended up in your collection.
Wow. So, Martel, what's your reaction when you see you're from Shanghai, China, and you see this card in Atlanta, Georgia?
Man,
all the way
like this
across the
hobby
world?
really like unites like people from different continents, from different country, you know, like a community that like people shows love, like brought by the cars.
Yeah.
It's amazing, man. Like I really like that car, and yeah, it's a funny story.
All right, bro. Thank you for sharing.
No,
Appreciate
no
it.
problem.
Craig just made a deal. This is the one I really wanted his comments on. I got this from Jeffs_cards, our New York guy. Willis Reed, first year notable nicknames, the captain of the 2 NBA champion Knicks teams. Craig, what do you think when I picked that up yesterday?
Jealous, but in a good way, because I saw that card at Jeff's table, Jeff's Cards, who's a New York guy.
Yep.
It's like the perfect type of card. It's the first National Treasures notable nicknames set, the first year they did it, and I wanted that card. The only other person in the room that I'd be content with getting it would be you, so at least it's in the right hands. And it's the captain. Rest in peace, 2-time champ.
Yep.
I'm not gonna not make conversation with people, Carmine. You know that's what I do.
I know. I appreciate the respect for everybody who comes by.
Like it, we're getting after it early today.
Jeff, who I got this from. Fun fact. When he was 10 years old,
So, man, how you doing?
I can't even talk, bro. Listen for 10 seconds, please.
He wants me to not be friendly to people.
No, I just want
for
you to
the sake of the video.
Oh, what's up, bro?
What's up, Ray? How you doing?
Good to see you again. Yeah, I sold it to that same kid. But right around the value, I thought it was a fair value that you had on it. Yeah. Shoot, now I'm the friendly one.
Oh, look at that. Now the tides have turned. I'm not promising that I won't get distracted.
Okay. I believe you. All right, real quick. So, Jeff, who I got this card from, he used to go to Spike Lee's hobby memorabilia store when he was like 10 years old, didn't have any interest in it. But I guess Spike Lee had his own shop in New York City. And we're guessing that maybe that sparked a little interest in Jeff's brain to get into collecting. Being in Spike Lee's store, how much more New York City can you get? And I got a Knicks card from the guy who's
Jeff's a true New Yorker.
Courtside Spike Lee to here, the captain. You taking a pic of us filming?
Yep. Look at the camera.
Man, that's quality content.
I like that.
I'm with my guy Rico here. He's got the booth set up at Culture Collision with the sneakers. So combining the sneakers and the cards. And I'm about to show him, because we were talking, Rico, about the similarities between cards, sneakers, you know, how the cultures are colliding together.
Right.
And I got this card that I think my guy here might like, but I'm interested to get your reaction.
Nah, that's dope. That's dope. I like it.
So what's your take on a card like that?
I mean, it's a collector's piece. I mean, it's got Phil's nice signature on it. I mean, obviously it's got the staple Jordan 1 on there.
Right.
I don't know too much about cars on one of them, but I see it's graded. Like I said, I'm still learning about what that means, but I mean, I feel like it's a collector's piece. It's something that if you're into the sneaker game, but you're also into cars, just collecting in general, it's something that you know, will be, it's almost like having bragging rights in a sense, you know?
Yeah. There you go. Okay, so that kind of goes into the story that you told me on one of these Jordan 1s, which coincidentally is featured on this card. Can you talk about the story behind these ones?
Right, so with the Jordan 1, this is the Jordan 1 Lost and Found here. And actually, I have to get the box too if you want.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, let's get the box.
I got it right here.
Okay.
So, Jordan 1 Lost and Found, and pretty much, obviously, it's got the 85 Jordan 1 High look to it, but it's got an aged sole to it to kind of give it that old school look of when it actually originally came out. So that's what it looks like here. So it's got the aged midsoles, got some of the peeling here as well. But the cool thing about it is it's got the mismatched box lid.
Okay. Intentionally mismatched.
It's intentionally mismatched. You know, it's got the different newspaper articles on here as well, kind of give it an old school feel, give it an old school look to it. But you've also got like the old school receipts back in the day at the mom and pop shops where people would buy them.
And why would they call it the Lost and Found?
So because in a lot of those small mom and pop shops back in the day, you know, they would just have a storage, you know, in the back room full of just shoes stacked on top of each other. And so shoes would get lost. You know, you would never know what you would have back there unless you actually went and opened all the boxes to see what was there.
Right.
Sometimes shoes may not have had a lid, so you put a different shoe lid on the box just to make sure it was complete. So you may go back there one day, you may, oh wow, I didn't realize I had this shoe back here because the box top was different, so you didn't pay any attention. So you lost it, and now you essentially found a grail.
Yeah.
So that's why they call it Lost and Found.
All right, Rico. Appreciate the conversation and the
Appreciate you.
culture collision between the cards and the sneakers. Just made a pretty big trade. I traded away my Magic Johnson Flawless 1/1 auto.
No way.
Craig is just hearing this for the first time. To my guy Brian at THZ Sports Cards for Merry Christmas, Home Alone, Dual Auto, Macaulay Culkin, Joe Pesci, numbered 1/4. And these go for like 500 to 700. Just thought it was really cool. I actually really wanted one around Christmas time. Very fun. And also another T-Law, shout out to Clemson, in the exquisite, iconic set, mimicking rookie auto, numbered out of 49. Just super cool. That's about a $400 or $500 card, I'd say. It was definitely a fair deal. So really in the end, I got about $1,300 cash and trade value off of the Magic, $300 cash, these two cards. I was into it for about $1,100. So made a little bit and got some cool stuff.
50-50. Come on, 50-50. Do it for me. Do it. Do it. Please.
Keith Madrigal.
Oh,
Keith Madrigal, are you in the building? Keith.
good
Madrigal,
donation
are
to
you in
the autism cause.
Thanks again.
I would have loved to get 50-50 of that cause.
Final pickups from Culture Collision 2024. Cade Klubnik, Clemson auto, Clemson starting quarterback. Couple legends, Taj Boyd, Sammy Watkins, and this one, Terry Bradshaw, sign of the times, BGS 9.5 with a 10 auto. Beautiful card, beautiful auto, 4-time Super Bowl champ, and I got it from House of Collectibles, big time Steelers fans and local to Pittsburgh. So very cool way to end off the show. All right, bro, we're headed out. Teddy?
This is goodbye.
All right, Teddy.
My boy.
Final thoughts on the show, Craig, for the 3 days.
Amazing show. I have nothing negative to say at all. We had a great time kicking it.
Yeah.
We saw history, a lot of deals made, a lot of jokes cracked.
Yep.
So many cards.
What was your favorite part of the show?
Interacting with kids, people from other countries, different states. I made a deal with a guy from the Czech Republic. Kids who live local. It was just a good time. Everyone was very nice.
Yeah.
There's no bad vibes on that show at all.
No.
That's Southern hospitality.
All right, bro. Till the podcast.
I'll see you on the airwaves.